Oh, hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters live. So, the question of today is, what is the best UK dark ride? Now, there have been many multitudes of dark rides which have come and gone and, come replaced, have, just been demolished, changed into something new. However, there are some current standing UK dark rides which probably is some of the most experienced and most immersive ones that we've ever seen. I'm going to say again, in the UK. Now, there are also multitudes of theme parks, as we know, so there's a lot to go through, and I just want to know one definite thing. So let's start off with Alton Towers, for example. They have Hex, okay? So Hex, the Legend of the Towers. Now this is opening this year, because not like it was open last year. It was open at the start of last year, and then everything just no. So yeah, it was open last year, really bad ride maintenance, stuff like that, and then it had to be shut. And then this year it's going to be open. It's planned to be open sometime March, not even March anymore, we're in May. Probably June, July, August. It's a bit late, but we roll with it. So Hex, there's one. Now people say that's probably the best dark ride in the UK. Now it could be the best dark ride in the UK. However, the thing that does top it for me is the Curse of Alton Manor. Now the Curse of Alton Manor, best dark ride in the UK. That's to me. But again, that's different and that's up for discussion. It's like the Curse of Alton Manor and Hex are very close together. And Hex is very much close to the Haunted House and Monster Party at Legoland Windsor Resort. However, Hex just has a more intense ride system. However, I keep saying however. However, we then go to the Curse of Alton Manor, and that just has a really good storyline to it. We have the audio effects, we have the sound, we have the whole experience in that. It tells the story whilst it's also telling you the story outside, so you have to be in the queue to listen to the story, to then go inside and find out what actually happened and to lead on to the story. So that is a very unique thing. Now, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, oh wait no, and then we also have Nemesis of Terror. Now Nemesis of Terror did open July 2023, and it really didn't put it off as a hit, as it literally it's not new and it's not old. It was open back in 2012. It then closed in 2016. Probably the most shortest living ride ever. And then it got reopened in 2023 when Nemesis was getting rebuilt. Now it really does tell a good storyline, has a really good effect with the elevator and stuff like that, but yet again some parts just don't tend to strike me, such as the actors. The actors are very plain, they're not fitted to the part, and when you ask them stuff they're really bored, so it's not good. So that is Alton Towers out the way with, and I'd say Alton Towers, biggest theme park in the UK, doesn't always mean best, bigger doesn't always mean best. We're going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Now I have been on all these dark rides, even ones that even isn't in the country anymore. Some of them have been placed. Let's start off with Alice the Wonderland ride. Now Alice in Wonderland tells a story. It has that really annoying tune of yeah, it's got that tune there. Yeah, the Golden Ticket song from Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the original. So Alice in Wonderland tells the story of Alice falling down the rabbit hole, and she ends up in Wonderland. You have a hello, Alex. Why are you here? Sorry, my brother is here.
Hi guys.
Okay, you can.
I can see you now.
Okay. So in Alice in Wonderland, good ride system. It also goes outside, which I think is really cool. However, I set for discussion how well that ride is. I don't know. It's quite old. I know they had refurbishments to it this year, so that's a pretty good thing. And the fact that they've kept the Alice in Wonderland theme, because Alice in Wonderland initially is Disney, so I'm not quite sure how the trademarking goes with that. But we roll with that. Then we've got Ghost Train. Now Ghost Train's quite cool. It also got rethemed this year, so some elements got new. But when I went to it was a bit timid, wasn't the best. It's like a normal Ghost Train, however, it goes outside, it goes down. It has some elements which are dark, but wouldn't put it at top. I've got to do a rating, like the top 25 UK dark rides. Pretty cool, They got Wallace and Gromit. Now Wallace and Gromit was my top one, and it's been my top one for ages, and until the Curse of Alton Manor just topped it up a little bit, and then Hex did. However, it goes Curse of Alton Manor.
Hello people.
Okay, you can go now.
Wait, who's that?
What is the best dark ride in the UK?
Park ride in the UK?
Yeah, best dark ride in the UK.
Dark? Oh,
God, being park ride.
Oh god, dark ride.
It's over here. What is the best dark ride? Go on. They're up there.
gotta be the Curse of Water Manor.
Thank you. Yeah, because is my top 2.
Okay, and then the first one's gonna be Dre Manor the Haunting. Have you ever been there?
I have been in the haunting. You can.
Wait, no, I'm not going just yet.
It's not done just yet, guys. It's got another thing to say. You know, it's got to be. It's got to. Look. So what it's doing is it's looking up here because hello, that's me. It's looking up here, and it's just looking at all the rides at this point.
Haunted Hotel, you got that one.
Yeah, but it's a bit out of date though. I'm trying to use the newer ones. Alex, go.
See, if my brother was trying to kick me out of his room, I will just leave him.
God knows. Okay, where was I up to? Oh yes, Wallace and Gromit. Now Wallace and Gromit is third, and Blackpool Pleasure Beach had a really, really unique, it had a really unique IP with that, and the fact that it used to be another dark ride before, I'm not quite sure. I think it was called Gold Vines or Gold Rush. Wallace and Gromit really does have a unique theming. It goes through all the movies. And yet again, the theming around it's amazing. Like, you know, it tells a tale of something so unique that it's made out of clay. That's how bad it is. No, that's how good it is, sorry. Then you have River Caves. Now, I remember Tunnel of Love, and I think that's the one. Now, Tunnel of Love is a very good roller coaster. No, roller coaster is a very good dark ride. However, it's a bit old. I used to love it. It used to be telltales like Cupid and stuff like that. Blackpool Pleasure Beach had a really unique thing for that, but at the same time, it was a bit timid and, you know, so I'd say River Caves, Tunnel of Love is a bit, no. So we've got Chessington World Adventures. Now, Chessington doesn't have many dark rides, so the only one it's got is Tomb Blaster. Tomb Blaster's quite good. I like it. It's just very long-winded. It's better than what Jewel was, and Jewel, the Haunted House Strike Back, is now Cursed at Alton Manor. It's a lot better. It is probably one of the better interactive dark rides out there. But yet again, you know, there's just some things which. Now, Traitor Manor, the Haunting. Traitor Manor and the Haunting, absolute amazing ride. It's a Bakerstreet madhouse, which is like Hex and the Haunted House Strikes Back. Now, the only difference with the Haunting, it has like really weird flaws, and it has a really good and unique storyline. Like at the start, it's like, oh, monsters are gonna get you or something like that. It's like aliens have got out, and then you find yourself in this place, and it reminds me very much of Disneyland's Haunted Mansion in a way. Where, like the start's very much like that because the screens are like the paintings. The paintings talk to you, and it's really unique. I've never been to Fantasy Island, so I don't know any dark rides there, unfortunately. However, Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach has why is a 4D cinema on here? Guys, a 4D cinema is now 4D. No, it's a dark ride. No, it's not. Haunted Hotel, good ride. I love it. I've been in it quite a few times because I used to, like, you know, technically live down Great Yarmouth. It has uniqueness. I keep saying unique. It has some good theming. It's just the doors. The doors really put it off, because if it's light and you're going out the doors, you can see the stuff. However, there are some really big jump scares in there. We then moved on down. Okay, Legoland Windsor Resort. Now I don't know why Laser Raiders isn't on here, but Laser Raiders is a good ride. However, the bullets are too big. The guns are just awful, and take away the guns, and it will be a good dark ride. Make the whole Lego, because it's big enough to be a huge Lego thing. Make it more less interactive and more themed. Because if it was more themed, it would be top in charts. I can't lie, it would be quite up there. So that's one thing that I would say. And if Laser Raiders was something like the Curse at Alton Manor without the guns, then that would be pretty cool and unique. I keep saying unique. They're all unique. Then we've got Lego Ninjago the ride. Now Lego Ninjago the ride is literally just screens. Use your swipey hand, you just go, oh yes, I'm going to shoot all these bullets at the screen. It uses a good mechanism, uses good ride layout. However, it's just the screens. It could have been made out of Lego, I can't lie. And if they did that, like if they put screens in for Laser Raiders, that's an awful thing. I wouldn't put it past them. Yet again, we also have Flight of the Skyline, which is a 4D cinema. Yet again, it's still a dark ride in a way. That's quite good. However, once you've seen it once, or once you've seen it a couple of times, it gets a bit boring, but the experience is always different. Because it's in layers of 6, so it's like first row is here and there's another row here and it goes down, but the screen is huge. It's like the Sphere at California, but a bit smaller. But you don't see how big it is, but the queue is a bit plain, you know. And then there's Oakwood on there. Now there are some more stuff, like Legoland also has the Monster House, Monster Party, which again is a Vekoma Madhouse. Absolutely love the ride. Probably the best themed song to it, because like da 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 da. Now that is just a cool element. Even though the queue for it really boring and lame, there are some minifigures around, which I think is good. But yet again, I like the indoors, how it tells you about the biggest monster party in town, and then the person goes, "Oh, it's the only monster party in town." It's really good, and it's really good that it constitutes in the area of Lego City, because you've got Lego City, and then you've got Monster Party, still in a city, and you've got a house there. Even if it is a monster house, it's a house. You still got citizens living there. You've also got Submarine Voyage, or no, Lego City Deep Sea Adventure. Sorry, not Atlantis Submarine Voyage. No, yeah, Lego City Deep Sea Adventure. That's a good ride. It's a sea life centre thing, but basically it's a ride. So it takes you around in submarines underwater, and it's pretty hot in the submarines, of course. But the structure should be Lego. The theming on the queue is really good. You have like a minifigure which speaks to you. You've got different TV screens, and it just plays a part to the sea life thing they've got in all their rides. But yeah, I wouldn't put it top. The top would definitely be Bakerstreet Alton Manor. Then it would be Hex, then Wallace and Gromit, Haunted House Strikes Back, and then I've lost. I'm a bit strung out to be what else. Thorpe Park doesn't have any dark rides, unfortunately. Gulliver's Travels doesn't. I know there was a dark... Oh, wait, hang on. We've also got... No, I wouldn't class this as a dark ride, but it's still a dark ride. Actually, Thorpe Park do have the Walking Dead ride. But yet again, that's a roller coaster, but it's also indoors. So, it's one of those things. It's indoor roller coaster, so not quite... I know, big up Sea Life Centres. Yes, Sea Life Centres has to be the best, especially when you go there for your birthday and you were meant to go to Alton Towers. That really annoyed me, but that's a different story. Many of you know why that happened. So, yeah, there have been some very unique dark rides, and some of them are very well themed, and the probably best well themed ones are Bakerstreet Alton Manor, because has the stuff in their layout. And I've gone on about this before, but like I was there for opening day of Bakerstreet Alton Manor, and I gave my full review, and it was just amazing to see that everything was working. However, Bakerstreet Alton Manor can have its faults near and there, and you have to clearly tell the people, tell the staff that there are some faults, because you can clearly see that those people haven't had, hello Finn, hello, that they clearly don't know, and they haven't been on the ride to see that it doesn't work. Now, there are also some key big rides which we actually, not many people actually know, and I'm going to say them here. There's the ride through London, or London Cabin Ride, whatever it is, which is in Madden 2 stores. It takes you round it's a really unique ride. Literally, it's so unique to London. It takes you round wax figures of the history through London. So you go from the 15th century, 14th century. Then you go to Great Fire of London, King Charles II, and then you go to Victorian era, the industrialisation. You go through the fair. You go through 2000s, and then you go through the pop culture era, and then you basically come out of the side. It's like the ride through life through London. I don't know what it's called. But Madden 2 Stores made a really good thing of that, and the fact that we have a ride in Madden 2 Stores which tells the history of London is really good as well, because it's got some history context to it. But at the same time, it also tells you a story of what happened, what's going to happen, and what is so unique about London, because there's some stuff that we don't know about London but everyone else does. There's also rides there's rides like the Dungeon. The Dungeon's also got a dark boat ride, like the London Dungeon has a dark boat ride, just as the one that has the Alton Towers Dungeon also has. Yeah, again, they tell good stories. The London one does it better. The original one that Alton Towers have, but yeah, the London one's quite good. And the fact it's got 2 rides in it, so you've got the boat ride, and you've got the drop down tower, and I think you've got another one, but I'm totally confused what it is. But yeah, no, it tells a good story. It takes you through the 15th century, takes you to court, from where the jester was. It's just unique, shall I say. It's a good dark ride, but at the same time, it's fit within an attraction, so it's not within a theme park. But Merlin make a really good aspect of that. Now, Blackpool Dungeon also has a drop-down tower. Tom, what is your dream to go on? No, what was my dream ride to go on? What is my dream ride to go on? You know, Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point looks very, very good. Or Iron Fury, a wooden roller coaster, an RMC which goes upside down. It's like a steel red track. I want to go on that. But yeah, no, I like the world class. Like, they look quite cool, and I'm also like looking at the theming of Disneyland. I want to go Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland this year. Yes, I've officially said it. Disneyland Paris. No, not this year. Next year. Next February. So you know, it does sound cool. Yeah, it's like Top Fuel Dragster. It goes up a spike, so it's like it accelerates you forward, and it goes up a 420 feet spike, or is it something like that? I don't know what it is. It's like 720 feet, and then you go up in the air, and you know it's got 3 launches. But yeah, again, it isn't open at the moment because it had to get closed permanently. But yeah, again, I would love to go on world class rides around the world. It would be really, really cool. Now, I think I've done it all. I don't think I have anything else to cover. Have I done all the dark rides in the UK? Am I missing out on any? See, I always question myself because what is Terror Castle at Green Leisure Park? Oh, the Gruffalo, of course. Chessington also have the Gruffalo. The Gruffalo is very good, even though Bubble Works is better. Like, that's all I have to say to it, unfortunately. But just get rid of the Gruffalo. You know, it's a good ride. You've replaced some really good animatronics with what? Paper cutouts, screens, Pepper screen. No, Pepper, let's play screen. It's not good. I don't think there's much more. Oh yeah, and you got Ghost Train. I haven't been on Ghost Train yet at Fort Park, unfortunately, so I don't know yet. And I'm going back there for my birthday, hopefully, fingers crossed, so I can come to you and tell you. You got Valhalla too. I haven't been at Valhalla on Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so Park ride in the UK. Tom, I've just called for dinner. Have a good evening. A smile is yes, smile always. You